Blow a load in. Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats? I apologize for the late start. My fucking bullshit internet that I should be able to just find the motherfucker responsible for, wrap my hands around their neck, and squeeze till I feel them go limp. But how y'all doing? Whoop, whoop. Hope everybody's having a great week. Thank you for joining us. Always appreciate hanging and chill with you guys. The Bearcats, the HMG family in the house. Whoop, whoop. 19 belts? Oh, yeah, wrong show. 8, yeet, yeet. What's up, Larry? What are they testing on you? Whoop, whoop. Good to see you too, Zach Yeet. I mean, let head it up on Twitter. Let them know we're live. Finally. And then one belt. I'm going to drive up to the arena and I'm going to be searching. Yo, what's up, Dan? Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, pal. I see his bubble-headed mama, his bubble-headed uncle, and his bubble-headed granny. And I'm going to take out the whole bubble-headed section. I'm going to take a hammer and I'm going to smack the hell out of him like it's Groundhog's Day. Let's talk about it. Trick Williams showed complete disrespect for Moose. I'm curious what he was alluding to there with Casey Navarro in first class later on time, but it appears we're about to be joined. That's a turn in first class, maybe face later on, maybe? Yeah, Moose got new music, pal. Finally bring back the TNA World Championship where it belongs. This past Tuesday night, that's the buffer. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, I got no patience with this bullshit internet. Zero. I'm at my limit right now. So if I snap and get testy, that's a little bit why. That's pretty much why. Bobblehead. All right, quick, harmless, and to the point. Yeah, so just give you guys a heads up. We might have some issues tonight with the internet. I shouldn't say might. We probably will.
It is my pleasure to welcome my guest at this time, Gia Miller. Welcome back, Gia. Hi, Gabby. Thank you so much. Do you mind if I take this? All yours. That's much better. Well, thank you so much for covering for me. And I want to say thank you to everybody that reached out to me and made sure that I was okay. Slammiversary, it really rattled me. It was a mess and to recover, and I'm feeling a lot better now. So actually, I have a little bit of a message for you, Tessa. See, I've been professional. We've all put up with your petty bullcrap for long enough. But my patience has just run out. So whenever it is you get to come back to work, I just want to make one thing completely clear. And that's if you lay your hands on me one more time, I will kill you.
Damn, that's to the point.
Anyway, Gabby, but I think I'm going to hang on to this for right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest.
I love how like her like when she was getting into the promo, she was getting serious. Her southern accent came out, and then when she got back in the backstage, backstage announcer, she put the broadcaster voice back on.
You've got Mustafa Ali. What?
Yo, what's up, Darkside? Whoop whoop. It is going well outside of having to fight the internet, but we're doing well. Yeet yeet. How you doing?
His secret service. We don't have secrets in TNA because you know what's not. Whenever Joe Hendry appears in TNA wrestling, the entire world is believing and waving their hands from side to side. So Mustafa, by the
Yeah, that heat is nasty today. I think I'm gonna go 10 belts or 9. Sorry, 9 belts. And commercial breaks. Let's see what's going on. Excellent, pal. Yeet yeet. Been decent so far. We got Macklin and Jake Summit coming up next. So that's gonna be 2 belts. Whoop whoop. Damn, long commercial break. Man, Paul Heyman burning through that IWC goodwill by standing up for Brock. Of course, he never gave a shit. He always used them as when they're he's using for his whatever he needed them for.
TNA wrestling is on the path to from tomorrow live on TNA Plus. It'll be emergence in Baltimore, Maryland, then in September. We'll be in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Edmonton, Alberta, Canada for Victory Road weekend. It all culminates in Lowell, Massachusetts, Sunday, October 12th. with Battle for Glory. Get your tickets now for all these events at TNA Wrestling.
And we back, yeet yeet.
What's going on, TNA Wrestling fans? This is your TNA
Two belts.
champion, Bulletproof Steve Macklin.
Well, actually, we shouldn't count it here because that's yeah. Has this aired anywhere else?
Chip's probably stretching more than I do, naturally, but staying limber and stretching flexible, but it's the key is longevity. Dude, it's wow. I'm just happy I got this right side up. Yeah. We got you a little, number two. It's great. Yeah, a little present for you. So much. So it is tack, back, and man.
I'm gonna shift my focus away from Trick real quick and give you what you want. Let's head to emergence and let's shut it down. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's real cute. I'm not here to rain on your farewell parade. Maybe it's time to walk off into the sunset. Sam, I'm here to talk to you, the failed TNA hero, Mike. Walking around here talking about being the heart and soul. Well, you were in high school. I was running this place. Now you're going to have to sit here and think about that. This place needs a cleanse, and your time is going to come faster than you think. And I want you to think about this real good. What you did at Slamversary is you failed your adopted family, this place, this family, and you failed your own family.
Mike, chill. Get out of here.
Watch yourself.
No, you watch yourself.
You sue.
Not worth it, dude.
Idiots.
So do we see Santana and Callahan do a team up against Northern Armory before their match at Emergence? Give me that delicious tan, pal. Yeah, delicious potato chips. Yeet yeet. So I think it's an arena in Canada somewhere. Oh yeah, very great choice. Anytime we get a double dose of moose, that's always some good shit, pal. Yeet yeet. Two belts. Officially. Yeah, it should be. Do you see how like they did that whole thing with Dark State jumping them? They had Dark State like jumping from behind. They still got shit canned in like 30 seconds. I do a little smoky toky yeet yeet.
It's not. Well, it should be.
Yeah, or they try to make him like the leader of Dark State or something like that. Whoop whoop. Hey yo, what's up, Todd? Mr. No Monikers needed in the house. The ace of the HMG Pick'em Challenge. Let's talk about it. Whoop whoop. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Yeet yeet. Currently at 2 belts. Cool. So we're kind of we got a good choice of picks. We got a 7, we got an 8, and we got a 9. Whoop whoop.
On the line tonight in our main event, Joe Hendry will go one-on-one with Mustafa Ali for the first time ever. Also, plenty of knockouts action this evening.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Yeah, way too many belts, Jones, pal. I got a fever, and the only cure is more belts.
I'm a fair king. I'm a gracious king. These two gentlemen, I'm proud to have them on my roster. I just wanted to get a closer eye on these two. They've been at each other's throats. I mean, the show's outside of slow. Look at these guys going after something at Steve Macklin. The inaugural international champion is reign stands in a
Nice lab rat. And so far, the only ones I've seen were the ones that I did for HMG After Dark, which I think I'll keep. I'll keep that HMG After Dark because that's just such good shit, and I want to, share that with you guys. Yeah, it's still the same show. It just updated, I should say, to modern times.
should not be a count out of disqualification. A referee was slow.
Are we back? We back? Yep, looks like the bad internet's kicking in again. We'll see where this buffer takes us. All right, we're good. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. All right, cool. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. All right. I think. Check 1 2 1 2.
World Championship, this time against Ash by Elegance. However, the rest of Fatal Influence plus Heather M by Elegance are banned from ringside. Now, while Ash goes after the Knockouts World Championship.
Oh, we got Ash going for the world title tonight. I don't think she's winning it. But yeah, I thought that episode was pretty funny. I kind of took it as satire. What's the best way to explain this? Like satire on white perception. And hard commercial break. Whoop whoop. I saw that too. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. That's how you exactly. That's how you mess with the sheets. That's how you play that. That's I thought MVP and Speedball did great job with that. I loved that. I thought that was great. Yeah, MVP's not a dude you fuck with. He has not somebody you fuck with. I mean, very clearly so. If Tony's doing whatever letting them do whatever they want, then yeah, buy Speedball some boots, pal. Yeah, so Carlos Silva, he's definitely becoming an on-air character at some point, if he's not already.
It's Tricky Nate, and it's always gonna be Tricky Nate. TNA Wrestling presents Bound for Glory. Tickets on sale now at TNAWrestling.com.
When I decided to dedicate my life to pro wrestling, I was watching the Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels.
Oh yeah, dude, for real. Yeah, all of them
When I was
top
in high
guys.
school, I wrote on my
And
MySpace page that the X
legit tough guy fighters.
That's where the present day Leon Slater, our current reigning and defending X Division champion. He's only 20 years old and he is not even hit his prime. But see, that's the difference. I'm in my I am the best that I've ever been. And sooner rather than later, you will be looking at your new X Division champion.
And that's a good first challenger for or first one-on-one challenger for Slater is Alexander. Good win for him. Someone good to put to go over on. My time had some of this Jimmy John sandwich, pal. Whoop, whoop. Nice, very cool. Roddy Piper might be probably one of the most believable, real characters in pro wrestling. 3 belts in pro wrestling history.
The one the brand is based on getting ready for her title match. I'm sure that these two can hold down the fort. Well, the reason why Ash is getting her title match tonight is because last week Ash interrupted. Will rematch from World Championship against JC Jane, stemming from Slammiversary. That resulted in disqualification. Jane retained, and the Elegance brand Ron Moss's
Whoop, whoop.
true opportunity at the and as well as Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nixon fatal influence have been banned from ringside for the Knockouts World title match later tonight. Interesting now, we've been at war words with Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, nice. I did not catch it. I'll have to check out the highlights.
By Elegance, I think has a plan. She did not want Moffat to win that title. She don't think she can take it from JCJ. See come to fruition. Granted, all of us here at TNA Wrestling want to see both of our world championships in the hands of TNA wrestlers. Great teamwork here by Brookside and Lee. Kick out by Elegance.
Okay, cool. Nice.
For the Elegance brand, though, if they can pick up this win right here, it could be a better night for the brand. Already in possession of the Knockouts World Team part of the Elegance brand. Relentless fists of Lei Ying Lee. And launching in. On the rough start here for the Elegance brand. Laying Lee here on Impact. All right, start here for the looks to dump in by Elegance back into the ring here.
Oh, yeah, about how the chops are bullshit and not supposed to really hurt people.
Elegance is backstage watching, keeping a close eye, but
I mean, there is truth. I mean, truth. There's definitely truth in what Brett is saying. I mean, Brett's not wrong. It's just he comes across so just more, bitter and angry than trying to, teach a lesson.
That's a great question.
And impart knowledge.
Find themselves in contention for Knockouts World Tag Team title. Shot at him, and the referee's attention didn't seem to go over contact by Heather going after Lei Lee. It's continuing the damage to the shoulder and the arm outside. Heather continues to illegally contact Lei Lee. Our referee falling with a furious side poke side. That's the thing. Justifiably upset. There's a cover by him trying to win the match with a kick out. But you have to know that doing it, taking the referee's attention like that, it's only going to cause more trouble for your team partner.
Yeah, I love Brett too. I think he's one of, if not the best to ever do it when it comes to making it look as real as possible without hurting your opponent. It's just his attitude and the way he comes across and the way he, says and says what he says and like.
Remember once upon a time when Heather and Adam were doing things a little bit here in TNA Wrestling. The personal between you and me. Nothing wrong with being an explosion. Every once in a while, you bother to show up at work. But it's not the flagship show. It's not the PLE. It's not our large takeover news. Ever since. Five days as of now. Long may they reign. We have Brookside and Lee here chomping at the bit.
The easy one for AEW to WWE is MJF. Let's see. WWE to AEW. That's kind of the tougher one.
There's a lot of sharks swimming in the water. Let's put it that way.
Because if they were really given the freedom over there, that they could have a lot of good stuff. But it's DIY. Let's go DIY. No, but seriously though, that's kind of a tough one for me. So now I have to think. Yeah, they would actually do better over there. That's true. They would. Like I could see them kind of adapting like Ricochet did. So yeah, that's actually a good pick. Let's go with that DIY. Including Candace. And hard commercial breaks. Let's see what's going on in X-Land, pal. Yeet, yeet. Yeah, for real. They're behind. Come on, you got 19. Come on, get Enzo and Zilla in there. Also got a Casey Navarro segment. I just caught that on Twitter. Of course, it could be. I'll go ahead and read the tweet. It could be a work. I just got the worst news. I didn't think it was that bad. I'll talk about it tonight on Impact. So again, this is the wrestling business. That can mean a lot of things. Obviously, we assume, it's his knees actually fucked and pretty bad, or again, we'll see. Ooh, those would be good picks. Like having yeah, he could be like the Japanese Penta. Like he could be their like the dude who gets them over over there along, put him with Nakamura. Or something with him. Or I don't know, something. Yeah, and Finn Balor, yeah, that's another good one too. Him over in AEW. Do some stuff with him in the Bucks. That's the first thing I'm thinking of, putting him with the Bucks.
Don't forget later on this evening when Ash challenges Gene for the Knockouts World Championship.
I would say Cody, but he wasn't really a already made talent from somewhere else. He more just kind of got himself over and got created a character that they wanted. Yeah, so yeah, no, Cody don't count. That was awkward. You know what? I'm cool with Zaya and Lee being a tag team. We need more tag teams in the knockout division. They're not doing anything on their own. I'm with that.
The TNA injury report presented by Bioplex, the exclusive recovery partner of TNA Wrestling. Casey Navarro of First Class has been knee injury. Medical evaluations confirmed ligament damage that will require time off for recovery. Casey is said to be frustrated but focused on rehabilitation.
All right, so Casey looks like he has a dislocated knee and he's back to out, which I'm assuming what he was talking about earlier. So we'll see. Ooh, that'd be a good trade too. Harley Cameron and Io. Bruised ribs out.
Both Joe Hendry and Mustafa Ali underwent precautionary evaluations following recent matches. TNA's medical team has confirmed both men are 100% clear and in peak condition for tonight's main event.
Yeah, and the Zayas seem to work well together. I don't know, they got good chemistry, I think.
So there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about that's very important. Let's go now.
So what we're assuming is, based on what we saw in the pre-tape earlier, is that what's going on right now is Santino and his daughter just walked in to Mance and Steph having sex in Santino's office.
Jane is defending her Knockouts World Championship here on Impact tonight against X-Pac Elegance. But coming up next, we understand it's an emergency edition of the First Class Penthouse.
Dude, I would love to see her hook up with Inspiration. I'm with you on that. What do you think this is? The National Geographic? While covering his daughter's eyes. Or Ariana's eyes. Yeah, because there's that one pre-tape earlier where it was like they were talking about doing something in Santino's office. Yeah, give me inappropriate work relations, Jones, pal. Whoop whoop. Where's Toby? Where's Toby at? We need to file an HR report, pal. Yep, we need some NDAs, pal. Where's Jerry McDevitt when you need him? Maybe, pal. Maybe. Whoop whoop. Well, when Ariana walked off, he did kind of take a quick peek back before getting disgusted again. See if there's any social media response to that. That's kind of funny.
About building a legacy. My name, anonymous, fatigue, and
I'm here to change the course of history.
I'm going to live forever or die trying.
we're still innovating. We're still groundbreaking. But that's what the arts do. It's tricking they, and it's always gonna be tricking. See it in the list. Look, front of all this tickets, wait, ticket master.
What happened now?
Whoop whoop.
You go out there in front of the entire world and you
4 belts.
the ball on my night. My moment. I have the biggest match of my entire career, the knockout world title match. And I'm worried about you two. No, you know what? I don't need this type of energy. I need.
Yeah, there's some fan cam footage of the spot in there where the iguana gets hit by the cobra, and there's kids like legitimately crying in the crowd.
Yeah, get out. You two. All of you, get out.
Yes, just put in watch wrestling in Google and just check the top ones.
Looks like the situation is first class here.
For real, that iguana can sell, pal.
To an emergency episode of the First Class Penthouse. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
I am your host. It's my co-host, K.C. Navarro. And together, we make up First Class.
Yeah, give me that first ass, pal.
Unfortunately, we had to call this emergency episode of the First Class Penthouse because KC has a little bit of bad news to share with each and every one of you.
You know, that Slammiversary, man, we were so close, big fella. We almost won the TNA World Tag Team titles. And unfortunately, we didn't. But I think there's something else that's a little more unfortunate, man, and that's that in that match, unfortunately, re-aggravated my knee. And after being reevaluated, I got the worst news that any athlete can hear. And that's that I tore my ACL.
Oh.
I'm going to have to get surgery. So.
It's tough to hear. But just like in the NFL.
Yo, what's up, Final Boss? Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, pal. That is the concierge.
Next man up. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to reintroduce to you a former TNA World Champion, the founding member of First Class.
Oh, shit. Rich Swan's back.
The only Rich Homie Swan.
Nice. He's the personal concierge. Yeah, he's the personal concierge of the Elegance brand. Like, yeah, he does all their ring announcing. He does, cuts promos for them. Yeah, he appeared on NXT. Okay, so I'm guessing all right, so the injury's legit.
No. How does it feel to be back in First Class?
How does it feel to be back in first? How does it feel to be back in First Class? Well, see, it feels so wonderful because I get to help and aid you into making this place TNAJ Branches.
Love the sound of it.
We're gonna get back.
I would say Ash. Lyra's more cringe. Ash is more annoying.
That First Class is finally whole. We have decided that there's only one more thing we have to do. KC, your services are no longer needed. Pardon me, what the hell are you talking about, man? It's very simple. Swanee couldn't go, so you replaced him. Now you can't go, so Swanee's replacing you. You were always a substitute. You were always a backup.
Dude, they're setting KC up for a big-time babyface return. I like this.
Man, I busted my ass for 10 minutes to get the TNA. I earned my spot here.
Yeah, dude, I'm loving this. This is good shit.
You like Trent? Let's talk about what I did. When you didn't want to take the hit, who took them for you? When you didn't want to get dog walked by Mike Santana, who stepped up and did it for you?
Well, you needed someone to die on the sword for you who did it every single time.
I did. You want to talk about dying on the sword?
Homie, the doctors told me I couldn't do slam. And I looked at that doctor and I said, screw it. I'm going in from my team to win those tag team titles at Slammiversary. I risked my career for you.
This is what you're going to do right now? Casey, it's funny to hear you talk about Slammiversary because I remember it completely differently.
Dude, that's good. That's good set.
Carrying your lifeless, limp, weak little body through that curtain. And I realized in that moment, that wasn't the first time that I had to carry you, KC. See, I've been carrying 165 pounds of dead weight around for about 9 months now. Before you showed up, I was a champion in TNA. Before you showed up, Rich Swann was a champion in TNA. Hell, your first match in First Class was for the TNA World Tag Team titles because me and Swann earned that opportunity. And what you do? You lost that match, just like you lost the match for us at Slammiversary.
A good segment.
Just like you lost the opportunity for us at NXT when you got hurt. Just like you lost everything that we've been going over for every single day for the last year. You even cost Trick Williams the match last week because you hit him with a crutch. And you lose all the time because you're a loser, KC. And since you clearly proved last week you don't know how to use a crutch, let me show you. Come on. KC, I'm happy you tore your ACL. Now, get off of my stage before we throw you off of my stage.
Dude, they just set Casey up for such a huge babyface return.
Bye, KC. You never deserved to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been a brand new edition of the First Class Penthouse.
Dude, I think he silenced the doubters with that promo. Nice, Dan. Whoop whoop. Dude, that was a great segment. That was a great segment.
With natural sea salt for electro. 8 essential vitamins sweetened with natural ingredients.
And glad to see Rich Swann back. That dude's come back from a long way. He looked great. He looked like in great shape. So good to see him back. Yeah, I've liked what I've seen from him. I think he's a great performer. Zero muffins, pal. Whoop whoop. Get me Vicious Vicky, pal.
Will defend her Knockouts World title against by Elegance of the aforementioned Elegance brand. Remember, Heather and M, LaSalle and Henley and Jasmine Nix, the Fatal Influence, are from Rich.
True one-on-one scenario, just like we're watching right now. A chance for Mara and Shade to stand out above the rest of the shows to do.
What did you think about what Shane had to say last week here on Impact.
It was an up close and personal piece. We get to learn a little bit more. It's absolutely alluring.
Dude, very, very happy to see Swan back.
Petitions which led her to more global. It's meant to be seen by the masses. Well, now it's their chance to shine.
Certainly very confident in herself, backing down here against her opponent.
I can appreciate someone who wants to steal.
I think we're still currently at 4 belts. We have not seen the X Division, the tag team, but we will see the TNA World title, as well as the NXT Women's title.
For the first time ever, Joe Hendry goes one-on-one with Mustafa Ali. Director of Authority Santino Marella has a huge announcement about emergence next week. But up next, Ash by Elegance has the opportunity to bring the title home as she takes on Jacy Jayne for the TNA Knockouts World Championship.
Knockouts title time, hard commercial. Let's see what's going on next land. Whoop, whoop. Oh, shit. This is breaking. Actually, this is the first I've heard about. This is the first. This person is saying it. Put it out there. I'm gonna get to these real quick. Yeah, definitely a top 5 of the week for sure. That's a good call, Todd. That's a good call. Yeah, have somebody in that spot. So apparently Jonathan Gresham had 2 strokes. Yeah, I got his Twitter post up. I'm reading directly from his post. 2 days ago, I woke up and couldn't walk or move the left side of my body. I couldn't see and could barely talk. It took me 30 minutes to dial 911, but I finally did. I woke up in the hospital, couldn't remember what had happened. They told me they had done an MRI and I had 2 strokes. I've had a lot of tests run, but everything has come back clean. They're not sure what happened, and the only thing they said was It could have been a possible complication from a bad case of COVID I had a couple of weeks ago. They said we may never know the exact reason. Needless to say, I'll be taking the next 2 to 4 weeks off from wrestling to recover and get cleared fully by my neurologist. My wife saw me get carted off from the house on our Ring doorbell camera and somehow flew from Orlando to Atlanta in time that she was there when I woke up. I wasn't fully convinced I had a stroke until she showed me this photo of how my face looked. I never thought this would be something for me to worry about at 37 years old. I will be back soon. Yeah, and he even shows the picture, and he even posts the picture from the ring cam. Damn. Yeah, get well soon, man. Get well soon.
There's a moment.
Yeah, and one of the rare times I go through the comment section because it's actual legit love in here.
Sets in. No entrance music. Just the truth. Your regrets. Lost. On July 20th, at UBS Arena in New York, a statement was made. And when a statement's made in this
Yeah, man,
the world listens.
that is frightening, man.
It wasn't just the biggest night in TNA wrestling history.
Yeah,
It was a collective.
that could have went so bad. Like, that's frightening.
A night where men and women came together to deliver an event for the ages. A show that did. It propelled this storied company forward, reminding the world that TNA wrestling never left. Has spoken. The world took notice. And now, we look back at the night that will define. This is where the show ends. And the truth begins.
Get me Timu Unreal, pal.
Presents Slammiversary. Fade to black. Just let me be sad. How about that?
Do you want to know what always cheers me up?
No, I don't.
Say his name and he appears.
When
I believe in Joe
not
Henry.
gonna show up, so stop. All right? Say
He just randomly pops out of a fridge.
Why don't we cheer Charles up with a wrestling match next week?
Sarah Post accepts. Are you gonna go tell Ava? Great. It's like looking in a mirror. Do you mind? Awesome.
Say his name and he appears. This coming Tuesday night. It's Joe Henry versus Charlie Dempsey live on NXT. But Henry wasn't the only TNA star on NXT this week.
That thing means you throw the hands and whoever wins gets to finish over for the NXT championship.
Yes.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I said, what's all fuck?
dude. That's scary, dude. Yeah, I know, man. It's oof. How quickly that can something like that can happen, and hope best luck and a speedy recovery. Like, hold on. Here's a crazy thing. See, I'm gonna take 2 to 4 weeks off after having 2 strokes. How insane is that? Yeah, we're seeing Moose, Obafemi, Trick Williams, and Javon Evans completely shit can the Dark State.
another clash for the TNA World Championship. Emergence opponents Moose and Trick must team up as they join forces with Oba Femi against Dark State live on NXT. Now is the time for history to be corrected, in my opinion. This one here, this the chance to cash in her number one contendership magically earned weeks ago. And now can bring the TNA that Bounce World title home where it belongs. As by Elegance could become a double champion to face the double champion between TNA and WWE. JC Jane will throw the Women's Championship title. Weeks ago, we saw Flying Elegance win a battle royal here on the Impact to become the
Yeah, dude, strokes ain't nothing to fuck with, man. Yeah, it looks absolutely disgusting. And that's 6 belts. Whoop, whoop. Give me Reptilian Britt Baker, pal.
personal concierge delivered a very personal message on behalf of the Elegance brand to JC Jane. But tonight, we know that the rest of the Elegance brand, Heather and Nick, are banned from ringside. The same with Alan Henley and Jack and Nick's a big influence. No backup for the double champion JC Jane. Could this play in TNA Wrestling's favor?
Was I gotta ask, with that whole thing with JC getting in the camera going, "I'm JC 2 belts, you paying attention yet?" Was that supposed to be a shot at Mercedes?
Championship with plenty help from fatal influence. Will their absence be a factor tonight?
Whoop, whoop.
And by the way, you ought to hit the streets with that outfit. I'm going to ask and I'm going to demand that everyone in this building stand up on their feet and show some respect. Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, that's what's frightening. Is like, dude, yeah, and taking bumps and working the way you do, like that just increases the chance of that happening.
The often imitated, never duplicated. One
Get me Nexus Sanitribution, pal. Whoop, whoop.
soon to be the
I don't know, concierge. I think Mackenzie Mitchell's outfit makes it look more like a bird. You know what I'm saying, Todd?
From Greenwood Lake, New Jersey, representing Fatal Influence, she is the NXT Champion, JC.
So we have a chance now for a piece of wrong history to be righted. Minnesota. Then Victory Road, the final live TNA Plus special on the path to Bound for Glory in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
You know, why show Henry hiding in a fridge, pal?
Will be in Alberta, and it all winds up Bound for Glory Sunday, October 12th, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus in Lowell, Massachusetts. These events. First minute, 2 minutes there. Neither letting the other go, and now what a play. 2 minutes later, Jane now turning it around on a kick out. And the 3-second count. It's very
Oh, did not know that. Okay. Sorry about that. I was trying to make a Sweet D reference there from It's Always Sunny. Wait, what's this now? Now I'm getting a buffer. Damn it. A great time for a buffer when something's actually going on. Oh, it's the Inspiration, Xia Li and Lei Ying Li. Or Xia Brookside and Ye Ling Yi. I just named the same person twice. All right, so 6-woman tag? Or 10-woman tag or something? No, buffer is definitely not the stuff. Yes, one of them is Lei Ying Li, the former Xia Li. Yes, that is the Iconics. They're not called the Inspiration here. And then the other girl is Xia Brookside, who is the daughter of famous British wrestler and also one of the trainers at the NXT Performance Center, Robbie Brookside.
Feels damn good to be the TNA World Tag Team Champions for the 4th time.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Hang on. So let's see. 6, that's 9 belts right there. That's actually 9 belts right there. Damn.
You know, I don't know who it is. I'll be honest, man. I'm not overly concerned.
Oh, that's the 4th rope. Damn it. Okay, that's 10. 10 belts. 10.
Is that we have officially submitted our legacy as the tag team goes. You know, and they're not necessarily wrong. But our job here at TNA is even bigger than just carrying.
We all bust.
Our job is to make TNA as great. Our job is to preserve the art of professional wrestling and grow it bigger and greater. Yeah, we're not just defending titles.
Oh yeah, there's
defending history.
Yeah, they're still funny. In fact, I'd say they're gotten even better. Yep, everyone bust again. Now we got the Hardys with the 4th rope tag team titles.
Things in the future for the Hardys. A big-time main event is still on deck tonight. Joe Hendry versus Mustafa Ali for the first time ever. We're coming up next. As the Hardys mentioned, we're going to find out who their challengers are for emergence. I understand much more. Santina Marella has an emergence announcement next.
I don't know, pal. I don't know. It says, let me. let me think here. So let's see, we had Knockouts tag, regular tag, World, Knockouts, NXT, International, and now 4th rope tag. Okay, yep, that's 10 belts. 10 belts. Did not expect to see that one coming. Yeah, good luck getting your gold back when it's now in wrestling belt form, Leprechaun. Tag it with your buddy Hornswoggle and try to win it back, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. Yeah, that one. I guess you kind of got to expect 4th rope since they're kind of, they're working with TNA now. How about that for an angle? Mercedes is the Leprechaun. Trying to get all the gold, pal.
TNA Wrestling is on the path to bound for glory and will be stopping in Baltimore, Maryland 1 week from tomorrow, live on TNA Plus for Emergence. And right now, the work for the Lord, Santino from Emergence announcements.
Whoop, whoop. That'd be funny.
And gentlemen, how you guys doing tonight? Is coming up for Emergence, August 15th, Baltimore, Maryland. It's gonna be crazy. And let's get started.
That's going to be a fun weekend. We got Emergence on Friday and AAA Triple Mania on Saturday. The next night, yeet, yeet.
Versus Jake something in a no DQ, no count out match. And it's official. We just signed a big one. It's going to be gritty. It's going to be dirty. And it's a chance at redemption. When it's Mike Santana versus Sammy Calhoun. And based on the animosity and the intensity and things that are going on, we're going to do it just like this. It's a 4-way match for the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team match. It's It's going to be Fatal Influence. It's going to be the Elephant Breath. It's going to be Xylee and Xylee Brookside. And of course, it's going to be the Inspiration. But speaking of tag team,
I see Fatal Influence winning that one. I could see that happening.
tag team who
I could see Fatal Influence going over in that for the Knockouts tag team titles.
I'm talking about Nick and Ryan Nemeth. Right now.
Well, perhaps this is finally when Santino Morella is going to give the Nemeth their contractual rematch for the tag team titles, which they rightfully take the line that been very open over the last few weeks. Slammiversary again.
I got some news. Might be new to you. Good news, bad news, however you want to take it. First and foremost, you're not facing the Hardys at Emergence. And
No. This is bigger than you. I've known you for a long time. You've always been jealous of me. I totally understand that. Everybody is. I'm the draw around here. Everyone came to see me and my brother, and we have an ironclad contract that says we get our rematch. This is with Anthem. You don't even understand.
no, you did have a match with the Hardys, but since your actions last week attacking the hometown man and injuring 2 employees of TNA, guess what? When it comes to Emergence, you are hereby suspended. So the Hardy Boys are going to face none other than the Scouts. Hey, listen, you can't do this, okay? I have lawyers. I have all kinds of lawyers, all right? And everybody knows it. And I can sue you. I'm going to sue you. I'll sue everybody here. You go to great.
Ryan's even taking shots at himself, saying, "Hey, I got lawyers, man. I'm not afraid to file a lawsuit, as we all know."
One of the members is going to be at Emergence, and that's you. Since you're somewhat innocent, and I use that term lightly, you son of a gun. You're going to have a match in Emergence versus the hometown man. You can't do that. Do that. I'm the director of authority. Now get out of here.
Get to be the Hard the Boys and my big brother. Yeah. I tend to have a lot more. I tend to like people a lot more who can laugh at themselves and make jokes at their own expense. It's like, cool, I'm in good company. Yeah, where's Leon Slater been tonight? Hey, why haven't we seen more out of Mila Grace and Harley Hudson? They had that really good almost like VH1 behind the music type, vignette that I thought was really good. Had a few matches with the Elegance brand, and then they vanished. Yep. Yeah, they did. Dan, they did an angle a while back with the hometown man, where hometown man is is Cody Deaner, and they're trying to, and all the heels are trying to reveal him as Cody Deaner. And at one point, Eric Young went to Santino, was like, it's Cody Deaner, right? Like, it's no proof of that. And Eric Young's like, let me let you know a little something. About 17 years ago, I did the same thing. I was Super Eric. Yeah, that's some old school TNA, pal. Whoop, whoop. All right, while they're doing entries, I'm going to take a quick piss break. Be right back. Yeet, yeet. Damn, I come back to a hard commercial break. Shit. Let's just check this out. Not a whole lot going on over there right now. Whoop, whoop. And I was on mute. Son of a bitch. Let me start over. I mean, I think it's been a decent show tonight. It's just I wish we'd see more threading and interactions between the different stories and worlds that are going on in the TNA universe. Like, they do a good job of it, like week to week, advancing the stories and angles that they have, or differing paces, but they at least still advance on a weekly basis. The problem is, like, you don't really see a lot of threads throughout the show, or things threaded throughout the show, or interaction between the different worlds. I think if they did more of that, this would be a much better show. But for the content that we're getting is good stuff. Like hands down, best segment tonight was that First Class Penthouse. All those guys killed it in that. All three of those guys. All right, later, Tad. Always good hanging with you. Whoop, whoop. Take care. Hope to catch you tomorrow or later in the weekend. Whoop, whoop, yeet, yeet. Take care. Are we back? No, we get that weird screen. Oh, delicious. Whoop, whoop.
Shortly thereafter, competing at WrestleMania, the first time ever the TNA World Champion competed at WWE's WrestleMania, and then Slammiversary this year would not have been the enormous success that it was had it not been for people like Joe Hendry.
Did I not just see numerous tweets and messages go out from TNA that this was a team effort? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I needed to thank Joe Hendry for putting nearly 8,000 people in the UBS arena. Thanks for letting me know.
Ali looks a little frustrated here by Joe Hendry.
Ali is a wrestling savant. I mean, I know very few people who are more skilled between the ropes than Mustafa Ali and Joe Hendry's a couple of moments so far.
Joe Hendry in control. In case you missed it, our director of authority, Santina Morella, announced some huge matches for Emergence 1 week from tomorrow live on TNA Plus in Baltimore.
It's a good main event, I think. I wish we would have seen a little bit more building to it.
The first encounter earlier on tonight ended in a double count out. Mike Santana will go one-on-one with Sami Callihan. Santana was on his path with purpose, trying to get back to the TNA World Championship. Meanwhile, my conversation recently with Sami Callihan, he said, if I can't beat Mike Santana, I may very well leave my boots. Knockouts World Tag Team title, the Elegance brand. Defending its Lee and Zion Brookside was found Henley and Jasmine Nix, so the fatal influence from NXT. defending the TNA World Tag Team titles against the Radicals. Nick Nemeth has been suspended for attacking two members of TNA staff and security. That means Ryan Nemeth is going to be on his lonesome at Emergence, but he's been put into a match with the hometown man, Mike Santana, at Emergence.
Whoop whoop, yeah, pal. Yeah, unfortunately, this one doesn't have a lot of juice or stakes in it. Just two characters who've gotten themselves over, and you're kind of expecting some shenanigans to go down at the end. Which means, why go this long?
Stalling suplex and a kick out by Ali. Don't forget also official for Emergence, Leon Slater will be defending his X Division title against Cedric Alexander and Moose. Baltimore's own will be challenging Trent Williams from NXT for the TNA World Championship at Emergence. Get your tickets now at TNAWrestling.com. It's all a part of the path to Bound for Glory. Joe Hendry is in control.
Like Joe Hendry knows he can work a good main event style.
Control some of the early going. Hendry to his
Joe Hendry eats corn the normal way.
Clearly frustrated. John Skyler and Jason Hobbs with the great hands in his corner. Ali taking his time, trying to set the table. Back to the drawing, but sometimes that's all you got to do. You got to still
That was kind of a nice touch. I like that. I like that too. Does that mean she might be leaving? She might be leaving next and go with Hendry over to TNA? Who knows, pal?
Hendry just ping-ponging Ali around the outside here. Ali back inside, resets to 10 count. Referee Alice Lane frustrated with these two. Especially on the role that they played in Ali defeating Cedric Slammiversary. Now finally, ooh, Jason Hodge and John Skyler trying to get the attention of Joe Hendry. Oh, who trusts Hendry at the free throw. Show the kid, you have a monster standing over you. Agent Zero, the head of Mustafa Ali service. Oh, how he got involved in the great hands matchup against Brian Myers and Matt Cardona a week ago on Impact. Here's the cover. Shoulders down, Ali trying to beat Hendry. No.
Dude, he does look like a buff ginger, like an adult buff ginger Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from Willy Wonka. Now I can't unsee that. Damn, another hard commercial break. Damn, some more buffering shit going on. We're almost to the finish line, boys. Oh, come on. I don't want to be right back. All right, here we go, pal. Yeet, yeet. After these matches, we'll be right back, pal. Come on, hard buffer. Let's get out of it. There we go.
Showing off that physical strength and that iron will. For 12 long years of professional wrestling, it got to
Oh, come on with the buffering, pal. Come on, hang in there, internet. We're almost done. Yeah, I might need to do a reset here. Wait, nope. And then here come the Secret Service. Oh, damn it with the buffering. Yeah, we gotta. But the big dude's still there.
Hit there by Ali as Henry rushed into the corner. Ball on off the ropes. He's come alive here. Henry going up.
Yeah, if you really got nothing on the Secret Service, pal. Yo, what's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Damn. That's a hell of a clothesline bump. So I'm expecting Big Dude to get involved now at some point. Basically, order 4 is Diesel. There he is. There's their Diesel. Oh, Agent Zero. That's his name. Agent Zero. Yep. Final belt count tonight. 10. Yeah, we needed more belts tonight, pal. You need to catch that 19 that AEW put up last night. Whoop, whoop. So, yeah, so Joe Hendry's definitely on his way out the door. He is definitely going to WWE. And he's putting people over on his way out. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna pull it back next week. Yeah, maybe not TNA. AEW, I can see doing it, not TNA. All righty, and that is it for tonight, pal. Guys, always a pleasure hanging and chilling with you guys. Whoop, whoop. All righty, so tomorrow we got the SmackDown Watch Along and Belt Count Saturday. We got the Smack Attack, then HMG After Dark, kicking it off with the Karate Kid, and then following that up with Karate Kid, and then a few episodes of season 8 of Trailer Park Boys. Picking up where we left off for the credits scene with in SwearNet. Singing, just throwing that back out there for he'll be in WWE before too long. As soon as his contract is up, he is over there. Whoop whoop yeet yeet. So yeah, we do a few episodes of season 8 of Trailer Park Boys. Because in SwearNet, cool thing is they had a credit scene in SwearNet that leads to the beginning of season 8 of Trailer Park Boys. Dude, yeah, dude, everybody's on me to watch that. So yeah, it's like, okay, that's top of the list. And then Sunday we got The Wreckage, and then HMG After Dark. Not sure what we're doing that night. I'll let you guys know as soon as I figure it out. And then, of course, Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. Tuesday, We Like It Raw, A Show. And as soon as A Show is over, NXT Watch Along. Wednesday, NXT Watch, our Next Level Wrestling Review. Wednesday Locker Room, AEW Dynamite Watch Along. But as far as tonight goes, we are done for the evening. Hope you have a great rest of your night. You can always catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/LGBrandon. Whoop whoop. Live every Wednesday and sporadically throughout the week. And then also Twitter, or as kids call it these days, the X at LGBrandon Whoop. But yeah, have a great rest of your night. Always a great hanging with you. Zane, Lab Rat, Dan, Todd. And us hanging, chilling, lurking, watching after the fact. Have a great rest of your night. Much love. Whoop whoop. Take care, guys.